After analyzing over 100 YouTube videos, I discovered the exact scripting formula that turns viewers into clients. Most business owners overthink the scripting process. They stare at a blank page, guess their way through the structure, and wonder why their video is not converting. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact scripting formula that turns any idea into a high-converting YouTube video. You will learn exactly how to craft hooks that capture attention, the 3 main CTAs that every video needs to turn viewers into booked calls, the reality versus expectations principle, and I'll also cover the biggest scripting mistakes that quietly kill your retention. And by the end of this video, you will have a step-by-step blueprint to write scripts that sound natural, keep viewers watching, and generate qualified leads on autopilot. So let's begin. This is the best way to script YouTube videos to sign clients from YouTube. This is the full guide, so let's begin. So your YouTube script is made of 3 main components: the hook, the body, and outro, and CTAs, and this is a very important topic nobody speaks about. So let's begin by the hook. The hook is the first 60 seconds of your video, and it determines whether the viewer is going to stay or leave, and it has 4 main objectives. So the first one, which is establishing relatability, show that you understand the viewer struggles by relating to their current situation. And the second one, which is demonstrating credibility, prove you have or can achieve what they want. I forgot to add achieve here. And the third one, which is previewing the video, be specific about what the viewer will learn in the video. And lastly, a promise them an end outcome after watching the video to the end, and this is really important. So let's cover a hook framework. So the first step, which is confirming the click from their click was the right decision by restating what's the video about. And second step, which is demonstrating credibility, prove your competence in this topic and how you have achieved what they want. And this is really important, showing people proof you can achieve what they want, because people like to take advice from people who they know they can achieve the thing they are talking about. The third step, which is relating to the viewer, will relate to their current situation or pain or desire. Basically show the viewer that you understand their situation and understand them so you can help them fix the problem. And lastly, promise them an end outcome after watching the video. So say something like, by the end of this video you will have XXX, or you will learn exactly how to do something specific. Now, hook writing tips: it must not be longer than 60 seconds. 30 seconds is optimal. Draft your hook multiple times and steal from different videos. So open different competitors, they can be in or outside your niche, and start stealing from them, and draft your hooks multiple times. So you have a document and writing your hook. Write it the first time, then draft it multiple times. Draft it at least 5 to 10 times, and you will get to your best version of your hook. I recommend is steal from different niches, even high performing videos outside your niche. This is the best way to actually get your hook done. And always try to remove, not to add. So when you have your final draft, start removing stuff. Maybe have an intro about yourself. Nobody really cares about that, so start removing it. Start removing things instead of adding. Now, the body of the video. The body is the main content of your video, and it's where most creators fail. The key here is using bullet points instead of word for word script, unlike the hook. So the hook, you must script it word for word, but the body, keep it bullet points. Why bullet points work? Prevents monotonous and robotic delivery. They are easier to record and allows you to put your expertise, stories, and experiences in the video naturally. So a body framework: step 1, break down your video topic into 2 to 5 main sections. And step 2, for each section, write 3 to 7 bullet points. And step 3, write context for each of these sub bullet points. Write context, define and explain the point. Application, how to implement it or give examples. Framing, why does it matter to the viewer? Now again, the best thing here is to remove, not to add. Also, if you have some backstory or if you have some long example, it's better to remove it than to add it. Just explain how they can apply stuff and just give as much value as possible. And now the third and last part, which is the outro. The outro converts engaged viewers into leads, and it must be scripted word for word like that. And it has 3 essential components. The first one, which is the transition sentence, and then the primary CTA, and then the secondary CTA. So transition sentence is a bridge between content and the outro. So example, now you have the entire system to implement. I'll mention this specific system, give it a name or something, and then mention that name. Then you go and transition from this sentence to the primary CTA, send them to your main offer, whether it's a high-ticket service, SaaS, or high-ticket info, mentorship, etc. And then send them to a secondary CTA, which is basically sending them to a course or a free video they might find valuable to keep them in your ecosystem. Because if they didn't buy from your primary CTA, then you want to keep them in your ecosystem to actually build more trust and connection for them to actually buy. So the secondary CTA should point to a video or content or a piece of content, and this piece of content still must include this primary CTA, because when you keep them in your ecosystem, they are going to be more exposed to that CTA, which is going to build more trust, and they know your offer more, so they are more likely to. Now a note here, keep the outro under 45 seconds. This is really important. Longer than that, people are not going to watch it, and people are just going to drop off after you give all the value. Now CTAs, we have three main CTAs. Mid-video CTA, not everyone reaches the end of the video. Place a natural soft CTA in the first half of the video, directing them to your main offer. Now we have the outro CTA, already spoke about that. And we have free resources or lead magnets. If you have any templates or lead magnets you want to promote, you can promote it in the middle of the video, really anywhere, it doesn't really matter. And inside the lead magnets, you can have some CTA to your main offer. So everything should point in the primary CTA or the primary offer. And now let's cover the core principle, which is reality versus expectations. And this will take your scripts to the next level. So let's begin. So expectations, what the viewers think will happen in the video when they click your video. This is the expectations they have. And we have reality, which is your video. What actually happens in your video. So this is reality. Now your script goal is reality must exceed expectations. For your reality, which is basically when you script the video, and it must exceed their expectations. You must give more value, make it in a better way, make it in a simpler way. This is how you beat their expectations. When you beat their expectations, or when reality beats their expectations, viewers are happy, engaged, and keep watching, and essentially they will buy from you. When expectations beat reality, viewers feel disappointed and drop off. This is basically, we can call it clickbait. This is clickbait. Most people say clickbait and they don't understand what is it. In simple words, every element of your script should be designed to create a positive gap where reality exceeds expectations. So let's cover some mistakes. Common mistakes. So scripting the body word for word. We already spoke about that. Makes it hard to record and sounds robotic. Hooks over 60 seconds, people will drop off and get bored. This is really important. I see a lot of people add things and add more sentences and more words and make it sound more flashy. It doesn't matter. The entire video is like 8 minutes. When you have 1 minute hook, that's literally 7 minutes only of value. And people don't really care about that 1 minute, because the entire thing, the hook doesn't add value. Keep that in mind. Only purpose is to capture attention and show viewers you understand what you're talking about. So when you waste 1 minute and the entire video is 8 minutes, you basically gave them only 7 minutes of value. You could have shortened that time and give more of the value, which would, back to this principle, which would beat their expectations, because this is more value. Including unnecessary backstory. Essentially, it wastes their time and doesn't add any value. Same thing with the hook here. Or even giving introduction about yourself. Hey, my name is, and I run X. No one really cares, bro. Just shorten it, remove it. Just keep it social proof. I made X for my clients or whatever. Keep it straightforward. Do not say or give any introductions about yourself. Hook without credibility, viewers won't trust you. I mean, this is really important. Viewers won't trust you. It's as simple as that. You need to give some social proof. It can be the slightest or the simplest social proof. So even the side cues of like credibility will make people instantly trusting. Now you have the exact system to script out high converting YouTube videos. So understanding the system and implementing it are completely two different things. And that is the reason most people fail with YouTube. They know it works, but they cannot execute on it. And that's the exact problem we solve at Lunark Media. We will handle everything from ideation, scripting, editing, and even posting. So you only have to record videos for only 2 to 4 hours a month. So if you're ready to scale your business with YouTube, guaranteed to get you 10 to 30 qualified calls every single month, click the first link in the description and book on a call. And if you want to learn exactly how to generate unlimited YouTube video ideas to sign clients, click the video on the screen right now where I break everything down. And I'll catch you in the next one.